What is up, guys? God bless you all. Welcome to a new video. Today we're going to install a starter on the Nissan Sentra. So yep, like you guys heard, today we're going to install a starter on the B13. I know this is not something that is exciting, but it have to get done. So let me show you. And boom, yep, here we have the starter that we're going to be using on the car. I'm going to go ahead and open this bad boy real quick. Yeah, here we have the new starter for the B13. Just want to make a quick note and let you know that the process to install it will be the same on the auto and manual transmission. Just keep in mind that the one in the automatic transmission is going to be located in a different spot, which I'm going to show you in a little bit. So let's go to the car. And all the way down there is the starter. Let me grab my light real quick to show you better. So the starter is actually right there. You guys can see it right there. Technically it's held by 2 bolts, and I believe it has like 2 or 3 wires. I'm not sure yet. The one on the auto transmission is going to be actually underneath of the intake manifold, so instead of being there where I show you this one is, it will be more like facing underneath. Like, let me see if I can show you. It will be more like behind here. You guys can see my hand right here, so it will be more like around this area. And I know because I do have an auto transmission, and that's where it's located. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start removing the 2 bolts again, just to give you an idea how they look. The starter is actually placed like that, so it's going to be like 1 bolt in here, and then you got the other one that's going to be underneath all the way down there. And then of course it should be another wire over here, and one of these 2 bolts are going to have the ground attached to it, so we should be able to do that. All right, so I'm going to start removing the bolts right now, and in this case it will be easier to remove like the clutch cable, but I don't want to deal with that because then you have to basically adjust your clutch cable again, and I don't want to deal with that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a swivel to get to the bolt, which is actually right there. You guys can see it, and pull it out. That one is a 14mm, so let's go. So 1 bolt out, 1 more to go. What I'm gonna do, usually what I do, I like to lift up the car, and I'm gonna use like 3 extensions all the way to get it all the way from here. So let's go.
A few minutes later.
All right, so I went ahead and get the car up and remove the tire. You can barely see nothing, but basically what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just go ahead and find that bolt and pull it out. Here's what I'm gonna be using. I have another 14 with like 3 extensions, and I'm gonna attempt to pull it out right now. So let's go. I'm not sure if you can see that, but there is the bolt right there, and it's coming out right now. After this, I have just to remove like 2 wires, and the starter should come out. Let's go. So successfully I got the old starter out. I was actually comparing them with a new one, and I hope it actually fits, because this one looks a lot bigger than this one. Like this one is like narrower, well this one is a lot fatter. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start mounting this one again. Just a quick reminder, I have my battery disconnected with this thing right here, and the main reason is that one of the wires on the starter, actually this guy right here, is connected to the battery positive. So you want to make sure that your battery is disconnected before you remove it, because you don't want to be making sparks everywhere under there. All right, so again, I had like this one, which is the starter signal wire. Remove that one. Then I have like 14 millimeter right here. I got another 14 millimeter over here, and then this one was a 12 millimeter where it had the 12 volt for the battery. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna start mounting this baby. Also, just to make room for myself, I disconnect the ignition and the distributor, just to get some space with this wiring harness over here. You guys can remove your intake, or if you guys want to remove the clutch cable, it's up to you. Just trying to make this the simplest way. I don't want to remove too many things just to have to work more. So that's just me, but yeah, let's mount this baby on. So let's go. So the new starter is almost in place. I'm gonna start mounting the 2 bolts right now, to then just mount the signal wire and the 12 volt. Just a quick reminder, even though both bolts are the same size, one of them is slightly longer, and that one is the one that is gonna be underneath, attached to the ground with that bolt. So just keep that in mind. So the shorter one right there, you guys can see, is gonna be on top, and the longer one's gonna be on the bottom with the ground wire attached to it. So let's go. All right, so successfully I got the starter on. You guys can see it right there, it looks shiny and clean. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm going to actually test it out, but before that, let me plug all these wires that I disconnected earlier to make sure everything works the way it should. All right, ignition, and let's put this one right here. Come on. And distributor, that's good to go. I still have to put the tire back, but I want to double check that everything works. Alright, give it a try. Right there, beautiful. So yeah, the car is on right now. Yeah, I'm having an issue when it's slightly lean. I have to figure out, but yeah, car is running, starter is working. So yeah, it works. Let's test it out again one more time. And there it is. Beautiful. So yeah, I'm just gonna put everything back, and that's gonna be for this video. So yeah guys, there you guys have it. The B13 now has a brand new starter, and of course the reason I changed it because it wasn't working the way it should before. So I hope this helps anybody that needs it. And the process, it will be very similar to doing the same thing on the SR20 and also the 1.6 or ga16de automatic transmission. It should be the same thing. It's just that the starter will be located underneath of the intake manifold instead of where mine is. So thank you guys for watching. You guys have a nice day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, and I will see you on the next one. God bless you all, stay safe, and you have a nice day.